Hello everyone, this is Astocky here and welcome to a quick video about where we are with the Astocky Team launcher. So basically this is just a bit of a teaser video of what you can expect when the Astocky launcher comes out. It's not quite ready yet, but basically what you will get when you download it is just this file here. The reason I've kept these other ones is because I've already installed Solitary Craft and I don't want to have to actually download it and install it again. I was doing some tests for Hierarchy and yeah, I don't want to mess with things. But basically you'll get this launcher, you just double click on it and it will run, and you can see the first thing it does is it comes up that minecraft.jar is not found. Make sure you download it and save it in, and it'll tell you the folder you have to save it in, and it's the same folder that you run this from. So hit OK. Now it pops up. Now this is a test version, but basically what it will do is it will take you to the part of the Minecraft website where you need to download it. And you can see I've done this before, so I save it just there. I'll close down my window. Okay, there it comes up with a pop-up box now saying press OK once downloaded to where you've saved it. So I click OK, it will check, and it's found it, and now it's ready. So here is the launcher. Now this is currently set up to automatically update. Now it currently says I'm running version 0.3 of the launcher, and I need to select Update Launcher from the help menu to download version 0.4. What I'm actually going to do is just delete the config folder and force it to download it again. So there you go, checking configs. You can see that it's automatically downloaded the latest configs, and what it will also do is it will also tell you, look at that, 9 minutes ago the Astocky pack updated to version 0.5, so it actually tells you when all of the updates happen and what's going on with all of them. So I have just updated that just a few seconds ago, and it says my pack is currently out of date, so everything will keep up to date for you. All you'll basically have to do is run it and it will tell you. So you can also uninstall packs if you don't want to play them, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Update Launcher, and what it will do is once it's actually on the web page, which it is not at the moment, I'm sorry you can't see the video, it's gone a bit off the screen. Once it's actually working the way that it should, it will take you to the launcher website here and let you download the new jar. It's not currently online, so it checks to see if it needs updating, and in this case it does, but it can't actually update it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this down, and when you wish to play, you basically just click on the pack you want to play on. So in this case I want to play the Astocky pack. So I click on it, and it says the Astocky pack isn't installed. Do I want to install it now? Yes, I think I will. Well, Minecraft hasn't been launched yet, so press OK to launch Minecraft. Here we go. Type in all of your details. And then click login, and it will do just as it would do normally. But hopefully you'll be able to see in the background if I move this over a little bit, it's now created a folder called Astocky pack, and it's created a Minecraft folder in there. So it basically keeps everything you have standalone, and you can even install vanilla if you want. So just to show you that it does work, I'm just going to create a new world quickly. There you go, see, regular, vanilla, mouse inverted. So you can see that that worked. So now that I have done that, it comes up and says it's going to start downloading mods. Now the way this is set up is it looks for all of the mods that the pack needs in this downloads folder here. So you can see there's already a bunch of mods in there, and those are all the mods that are required for Solitary Craft. Now there's a number of mods in my pack that are the same as Solitary Craft, and if a mod is ever the same, it will look at it and go, oh, that's already been downloaded. That way, if you want to play, say, the Astocky pack and Hero Craft and Solitary Craft and the Almighty pack, you only have to download the common mods once. So things like Buildcraft and Red Power that are going to be in pretty much all the packs, you're going to see those only have to download once, and you can play multiple packs. So in this case, the first mod I have that is unique is called More Village Biomes version 2. So you can see, you click, it pops up with the download link. You download it. The very first time you'll probably have to show it where you want to download it to. So I want to save it in my Minecraft Astocky Launcher downloads folder, which is where it told me to save it. I'm going to now remember that folder in case I have to do this again. and you click save. Now I can close those windows and the pop-up and click OK. In the event that you don't have it saved in the correct place, it won't spit you out like our previous installer would. It will actually look for it, and when it can't find it, what it will do is it will bring the pop-up window back up to say, do you want to try and download it again? But I'll click OK. You can see it pops up with another window. Please wait. We wait a few seconds. Download the mod. So I now have to tell it where I want to download it, because it's looking in the wrong spot. Press OK, that's found that one too. So basically this is going to go through all of the mods like this and keep looking for them and keep downloading them. So what I'm going to do is pause the video for a second, download all of the mods, and come back once it's finished. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, welcome back. I think I have now just done the very last one. So what should happen now is hopefully if I click OK, it should go up to doing something else. So here we go. Press OK. Okay, so now what it pops up with is it gives you a list of all of the mods that are optional, and there is a couple of mods in each pack I understand that are going to be marked as optional. Optifine is one of those, because for some people it just doesn't seem to work that well, but basically what you do is you say, yes, I would like to install that. So the next one is Metallurgy Fantasy Metals is optional. Yes, I'll install that. The Kensho is an optional mod. Yes, I'll get that as well. And so now you can see, whoop, it popped up just for a very short moment extracting mods, and then it's done. So as soon as it does that, you are basically ready to go, and when it gives you back to this screen, that means it's now installed. So now when I click on Astocky pack, it should open it up. There we go, and this time it didn't say it's not installed. You can see there's Forge Mod Loader doing its thing. Wait a few more moments, and in no time at all we should be playing, unless something goes horribly wrong like it just did. Okay, let's have a look what went wrong. We have a technical problem, and it is a technical problem caused by a block ID conflict. You'll have to give me just one moment, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so here we are back again. I think I've worked out what the problem was. I think it's a slight bug in the installer at the moment to do with the config file. I'll have to check up on that and see how we go, but for now we click on Astocky pack, and let's try this again. This time hopefully everything will work swimmingly. There we go. So you click on mods, you get a list of all the mods that are in the pack. Looking sweet. I will bigify this screen just a slight little bit. Bigify is a word too, in case you're wondering. So let's go in and create ourselves a new world. Here we go. Doing its thing. Okay. Yep, there's definitely a problem with the installation of the config files at the moment, because I am really noisy and all back to front. That's good enough for now. So you can see here we have NEI installed. We have some, now this is not part of any texture pack. This is part of, sorry about a little bit of lag there, just a world loading in. This is part of how with this mod pack all the default tools look. So it's still the default texture pack, but all of the tools have a new look to them. I particularly like the way the diamond things look. So the armor all looks the same, but definitely the tools, like look at that diamond pickaxe. That is an angry looking pick, and an angry looking, I think that's a hoe. Yes, that is. Super diamond axe. Wonder what makes it a super diamond axe. No, nothing. They just changed the name of it to make it sound cooler. Look at that. Ba-bam. So that is the tree fella mod. Now, as I said, there's a bit of a problem with the config, so I'm not anticipating any of the mod axes working. but let's check it out because there's quite a few of them. So let's go for a Damascus steel axe. I have no idea what that even is, but there you go. You can see that it does not work the way that it should. Actually, there are I don't even know how to pronounce that, but there are some. Oh, look at that axe! Whack, 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 whack. This is a serious axe. I wonder if that's like a killing weapon. No, probably not. What's a Damascus sword look like? Let's go sword. Here we go. Let's try and find a funky looking sword. A Tarorite sword. Looks kind of stubby. Looks good there, but I think it's just so bulky it looks kind of funky. Wow, one hit kill. Stupid sheep. Cop that. Yeah, cop big sword. So just to give you an idea of some of the cool things that are in this mod pack, there are, like I said, everything has a new skin to make it look nice and cool. There are a bunch of different work in progress blocks, which we don't have to worry about. There's an uncrafting table. I haven't actually seen an uncrafting table before, so I'm not totally sure what it does, but there are a bunch of different abstractors and other cool things. Now there are furnaces. Now for each of the metals you have, which is copper, bronze, iron and steel, you can actually make a furnace. So a regular Minecraft furnace works at a certain speed. A copper furnace I think is the next tier, and it works slightly more efficiently and slightly faster. And then we move on to bronze and to iron and eventually to a steel furnace, which if I throw that down there, not only has a cool sort of look to it, if we throw some wood in, you can see that it cooks. It's supposedly faster. I don't know exactly how much faster, and it also supposedly cooks more items. So what I'll do is take one of those pieces of charcoal and we'll see how it goes. It should cook more than the 8 that you get from a standard furnace. Then you also got, in addition to those furnaces, you've got some other cool things. You've got things called crushers, and basically what a crusher does, we'll throw that crusher down, put a piece of charcoal in there. Now any particular ore you get, let's say we want iron ore, and what it will do is, actually I'll just let you wait and see what that does. But then there are also iron bricks, and so unlike making an iron block, with less you can make a brick. And so you can now do some different sort of decorative things, and I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I'll go back and I'll just kind of show you them. There are lots and lots of new decorative blocks that you can make. There are also different kind of chests that you can make, and that there shows you the size of their inventory. So a standard wood chest, which is that one just there, has an inventory that you can see that is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 3 by 9. So when we go to those other chests, you can see that, where were they? They were just there a moment ago. Chest, there we go. So a brass chest is 6 by 9, so it's the same size as a double chest. Silver is 8 by 9, gold is 9 by 9, and electrum is 9 by 10, and platinum is 9 by 12. So you've got some massive chests. You've got the abstractors as well. I don't know what that particular copper furnace does. In fact, I'm not even sure if it does anything. Here we go. So you can see that this takes a lot of time, but actually maybe you didn't see. There we go. We got almost 12 out, and then it stopped. It didn't actually lose that last little bit, so that it's a no waste furnace. Yeah, what I actually wanted to show you now, if I take this dust and throw the dust in there, it will cook up that iron dust into normal iron ingots. But what I wanted to show you is that you actually should get 2 out for each bit that you put in. So it kind of replaces the IC2 macerator, which if you put in macerator, you'll see that there are washing machines, but there is not any IC2 in this pack, and no red power and no buildcraft. And that's not because they haven't been updated, that's because they're not part of this pack. But I think there are lots of other cool things, you know, some clay soldiers if you want to embark on massive clay battles, there you go. So you can see that the iron dust, 2 pieces of iron dust came out, and each dust gives you an ingot. Let's have a look what else we have in here. Magic map focuses, which are all the things from the Twilight Forest mod. Wow, that came out difficult. You can get saltpeter, sulfur. Sorry, I don't want a recipe for that, I want uses. So you can make your own gunpowder now with charcoal, saltpeter and sulfur. And I believe, yeah, there is no recipe for saltpeter. You've actually got to find it. So sulfur and saltpeter have to be found. There you go, you can see that I have a little bit of heat left in there. What was that? Must have been a sheep doing something crazy. So I just thought I'd give you just a quick idea of what the Astocky pack is going to look like and what the Astocky Team launch is going to look like. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. Thanks very much for watching. Astocky out. Whoops, sorry about that. Astocky out.